Jack Frost. Wait, BBN. Jack Frost. What's up, party people? So yeah. All right, so got a couple of things I want to say before we get mixed up into this. One, I got a couple of things. I wanna talk about some stuff with the NBA today, if y'all don't mind. And I want to talk about some R. Kelly stuff, if y'all don't mind. But before we get there, I want to mention, I forgot what was in the tag. R. Kelly, Sarah was on one side, NBA is all on the other side. All right, copy. I'm good. All right. What's up, Ed? What's up, Emmanuel? What up, Not Good? Cunningham. Oh, shoot. They cut off the top names because Ed, well, anyway, long story. What up, Lil Pug, Ruby Reed, Niani? How you doing today, baby girl? Pardon me. We are going to have one more person elevated to level of admin today if I see them. One more person will be elevated to the level of admin today if I see them. What up, Damo Too Tall? Tim Tyler, Wanda Weaver, Tiffany, Marie, Ferry. Are you an assassin? Because assassin seems to always have 3 names. Shakes. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Monica, Kendra, Whitehead. How you doing today, Antonio Cruz? Who else we got up in here? Who else? Karen Brown. Watch, I'm in a good mood, right? I'm in a good mood, right? Now, I'm usually in a good mood. That's a fact. But I'm in a good mood, right? Watch what happened today. What up, Vix? Who else we got up in here? Did I say Tim Tyler? What up, Tim Tyler? JB, Mike Hurd, Prince to Amir, Letitia Chola Vibes. How's everybody doing today? Look, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Yo, I want to add something. All right, so I'm on IG, right? Hold on, I'm gonna actually show y'all the picture because and then after I show y'all the picture, I'm gonna make a comment about something. And I'm gonna tell y'all what the comment is because niggas be on bullshit. Okay, first of all, shout out to Crystal Clear Tea. So I did not know that this was Sarah at first. Sarah's looking really nice in her red. I'm guessing that's a wig. She's looking really nice in her red hair today with because the blonde thing I did not think was doing it. She's looking real nice in her red hair. It suits. She should probably hold on to the red hair. The red hair is looking nice. There's something I wanted to mention about Sarah. The only reason why she was in the thumbnail today was because people keep saying that she's with her Takashi 6ix9ine's friend. We don't know if Homeboy was really a friend of Takashi. We know that they came in contact together before. We know that, but just because somebody had seen somebody in passing, that don't mean that they was friends. We don't. Y'all got one picture. I only seen one picture of Takashi with that Benny Beatz dude. How do y'all know they was friends? They could have just both been at the same event. Takashi was a big name. Everybody trying to take pictures with him. That's all that it could have been. It could have just only been that. I don't get how all of a sudden this dude, Takashi and Benny Beatz, was like the bestest of friends now. I don't get that. But you know, whatever. Who else we got up in here? I mean, I understand the optics of it, but I don't think they it's not like we saw these dudes at fucking Great Adventures or some shit. Like, what the hell? What up, Mike Jones? Who else we got in here? Jenny Lozano. Who else we got up in here? New York Nick. What up, Medford? Peter. Lady Blue Carter. Okay. What up, Big Boy? What up? I said Emmanuel already. What up, Harrington? Sean Ross. Brandy. What up, Mass? Arms. Soft. Airsoft. I was about to say software. Nye Supreme. What up, yo? What up, R. Dot? All right, that's the end, right? Yeah, Team Smoke. I don't even know where y'all got that from, but shit sound dope, so keep it. Anyway, they were in a picture. He literally has a picture with Takashi. They met. So he lying on that. But my point is, even if they did meet, nobody knows how close they actually were. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a reach. Everybody's like, yo, he's dating Takashi's best friend. I don't even know the nigga. Like, what up, Mei Ling? I'm gonna keep it a stack. I never seen the dude before people started talking about they were best friends. So this whole entire time that Takashi was actually blowing up, I didn't hear about Benny Beatz. No disrespect to him. I'm just trying to say I think people were blowing that up more than it has to be. What up, James Hain? Yeah, she looks nice with the red wig. The blonde did not look right to me. She just looked not right to me in the blonde. It just don't fit her facial features to me. It just, or her skin complexion or whatever you want to, I don't know. It just didn't look right to me. Other people probably liked it. You know, who the fuck am I? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how that was his friend. Like, everybody's saying like that was his close friend and shit. I mean, I didn't like it. That doesn't mean that you can't like it. I don't know why people think that I'm always saying that. I didn't like it. You can like it. I didn't like it. Well, 2 females says it washed her out. So yeah, the blonde didn't fit. So basically, the females are agreeing with me that the blonde did not work. She looks nice in the red. She looks nice in the red. Shout out to Sarah for getting that shit together. Good morning, Jasmine. Jasmine, do I know you, Jasmine? Just write yes or no. I never said she wasn't pretty. I mean, yeah, she's pretty. I mean, not my cup of tea, but she's pretty. I never said she wasn't pretty. Who the hell said that? Don't say that like I said that. I didn't like the blonde. I mean, I didn't like the blonde. It was just, it didn't look right. It didn't fit. Yeah, I decided to wear the hoodie today. Somebody left a comment and said, I'm happy you stopped saying allegedly. I'm like, I didn't stop saying allegedly. It's just in that video that you just watched, there wasn't much reason for me to say it. Think she's looking like Jade? I don't think so. I don't think she, but I don't really know how Jade looks. So I'm being funny. Jade is pretty as shit. All right, let me stop. Jade is pretty as shit. And Jade has the only female I ever seen rock the rainbow wig the right way. I haven't seen nobody else rock the rainbow hair. No other female that tried to duplicate what Takashi was doing rocked the rainbow the right way except for Jade. Jade rocked it the right way. I wish she would wear it more. Jade is pretty as shit. That's why I try to tell you, like, sometimes you got to stay away from those pretty girls because they either really good for you or they are absolutely terrible for you. And that's a fucked up thing to say. But I'm keeping it a stack. When girls are really, really pretty, they either went through life one or 2 ways. They went through life where everybody just giving them shit because they was pretty, or they went through life being around people who were jealous, so treated them fucked up. The ones that went around people treating them jealous, that was jealous, treating them fucked up, they're going to be way more down to earth. You know what I'm saying? You want to snatch up them. You want them. Those are the ones you want. The ones that were just way too pretty, so everybody just gave them everything and they never had to work for anything, and whatever they want, they just got. They would just overspoil you. Them is the ones you want to stay away from. So I do have the pleasure of knowing you. Okay, next question. Have we met in real life? Yeah, this shit is warm. That's a fact. Yeah, this shit is warm. That's a fact. Who said that, Damo? That's a fact. This shit is warm as shit, yo. All right, so I know who you are. That's what it is. How you doing today, Jasmine? I'm also assuming your real name is Jasmine at this point. I didn't think it was at first. Yeah, so those are the 2 type of females. Yeah, but there was a talk that was had with them yesterday. So nah, these shits is warm as shit though. That's a fact though. All right, whatever, Lady Blue. Um, all right, so let's get to it. I just wanted to bring up that real quick thing about Sarah real quick because I think that is unfair and everybody keeps leaving me comments, leaving me shit in my comments. So I thought I'd address it. You feel me? I just thought I'd address it. So with me addressing it, I don't think that it's fair to say that he was 6ix9ine's friend because they was in one picture together. That's kind of crazy. Yo, can we get those likes up? It's like over 75 of us in here. It's not even 30 likes. Can we get the likes up so we can send out more notifications, please? That's why I asked for the likes to go up. I'm not like, yo, give me a like. I need a like. I need those. I want y'all to hit the like button so we can send out notifications because as some of y'all already know, sometimes the notifications, it comes differently. So some of y'all might not get notifications. And be like, oh man, I didn't get a notification. 9 times out of 10, you didn't get a notification because the people that was in here didn't want to hit the like button. The shit is so yo. The shit is yo. I'm okay. So okay, talk real quick about the hoodie. So when I first bought it, I got it and I pulled it out the box. The shit was soft as shit. I didn't think it was gonna be warm. I'm just keeping it stacked. I didn't think it was gonna be warm. Then I put it on a cold day, and I was like, huh. I was like, good surprise. No, it's a good surprise. Like when you find a baddie, and then you know what I'm saying. Hold on. When you find the baddie, and then hold on. When you find the baddie, and then you invite her over to the crib and you cook dinner for her, and before you even have an opportunity to start doing something, start cleaning up after yourself, she's already hitting the dishes. It's good surprise like that because I like to cook. Good surprise like that. You understand what I'm saying? Good surprise like that. Like that. Later, cut of him. Spider-Man. What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, all right, so what y'all want to address first? Y'all want to address R. Kelly first, or y'all want to address LeBron James? Let me see. Let's vote. Yo, does anybody else vote? Any other live streamers vote? This is close. Can I get more votes? This is close. All right, this is close. Right now, LeBron is winning. Kels is winning. Okay, this is too close. I'm gonna flip a coin. How's that? We could flip a coin. I'm just gonna flip a coin. This is too close. And some of you niggas is voting twice. Flip a coin. All right, hold on. Heads. Some of you niggas is voting twice. We gonna flip a coin. Heads. Tails. And some of you niggas is voting twice and then voting for. Yeah, okay. He voted the same person. Some of you niggas is voting twice. All right. Heads. Tails. I just want y'all to see. No, we're gonna flip the coin. Ah, damn it. Oh shit. Okay. Heads R. Kelly. Tails. Heads R. Kelly. Tails LeBron. Heads. Okay. I'm going to show you something. This is why before you go do an interview, I mean, I've pointed out a ton of times, a couple of times, how people fuck up in their interviews, right? I'm going to show you right now how R. Kelly fucked up in this interview. I don't know who else is going to get it or who cares. This is the BBN network, so we pay attention to shit. We pay very close attention. Hold on.
Daughter, if I were going to take my daughter and she's 19 years old, it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money.
Talking right now about Jocelyn,
because you know, I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man? I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
What kind of father? Is that? What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that? Right now about Jocelyn,
because you know, I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Okay, so real quick before I go any further, who understands why he should not have said that? Could we have some who think they know why he should not have said that? Let me see answers. Let me see answers. Why do y'all think he should not have said that? Okay, hold on. Yes, he admitted guilt of something. I'm going to say yes. But what did he admit guilt of? Thank you. Right there, Lady Blue Carter. He just admitted to buying slaves. He admitted that he buys slaves. That's what he just admitted to. He admitted to buying slaves. So, okay, so hold on. I want to go back to something real quick. All right. We have 100 with only 50 likes. Could we get them likes up, please? So we can send out more notifications. I'm going to explain this because when I was breaking down another person's interview, I think that those people that are close with that person or feels close with that person felt like I was doing it to be evil, mean, or not because I was just doing my damn job. I'm pretty sure they thought I was doing it for all of these other reasons, not because I was doing my job. Now, look, I'm just doing my job. I personally don't even have a care for the nigga R. Kelly, to keep it a stack. But listen very closely. I'm going to play it one more time, and I'm going to play a little bit before that, and I'm going to let it play a little bit after that. This is the BBN network, y'all.
Away from their families. Their families are saying, you are with two women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that keeps these young women away from their families? Their families are saying, I'm talking right now about Jocelyn,
because you know, I'm going to answer your question. What kind of love is that? What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from it? Why would you take your daughter? If I were going to take my daughter and she's 19 years old.
Now, let me explain something else. This is what I want y'all to really pay attention to. First of all, she asked him a question that he did not answer. If you really pay attention, this is why I'm talking about why people need media training. First of all, The whole reason why he said what kind of man, what kind of mother, what kind of father would sell their daughter to a man. First of all, he wasn't even asking the question that was initially asked. This is why people need media training. You understand what I'm saying? No, he didn't answer any of the questions. I'm going to play it again one more time for Not Good. Don't troll me, Not Good. This ain't the day. I'm going to play it one more time for Not Good. I'm going to play it back from the beginning. That's why I went a little bit further back. She says something, and then he says, not answering any question, just in dialogue, what kind of mother, what kind of father, what kind of mother sells their daughter to a man? Shout out to Damo 212 with the donation. He says, shout out to BBN into the chat. Let's get them likes up. We really need to get the likes up. Thank you. I'm going to go all the way back. Yeah, he dodged all the questions. He didn't answer any question. Please, today ain't the day that... Whatever, man.
Absolutely not.
You are with two women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that...
Look at the question she asked. They say they love you. They say you love them. They say they love you. Look at the question she asks, and then look what he says.
Sex with
absolutely not.
You are with two women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that keeps these young women away from their families? Their families are saying,
these.
I'm talking right now about Jocelyn
because you know I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love is
that is not, she did not ask him that. Where did she ask him anything about people selling kids? Where do anybody hear that? No one hears that. What are you talking about? She says she's asking him about the love that they have for each other. And then she's turning that into, why won't they see their family? What's not allowing for them to see their family? And instead of answering that question, he says something that's hurtful to him, and basically letting everybody know that he pays parents, and I'm going to explain why this is important in a minute, that he pays parents for their daughters. Copy, Vix. I'm explaining why that's really important in a moment. Hold on. Don't answer the question. It opens up a can of worms. Yep, Jennifer. All this shit is blind to us happening. I witnessed thousands of tanks headed to the service when I was... Okay, yes, Dot, but we having a conversation about something, and that is very important. And if you want me to cover anything on the services, you know where my email is at. Send it to me. Okay? Thank you. Shout out to everybody who's ever served in the armed forces. That's what I'm saying, Little Pug. And that's what I'm trying to explain. Little Pug says, just like what Sarah did, admitting more. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to bash Sarah. I really wasn't. I was just explaining that she's telling people shit that they don't need to know. Okay, so I had almost every female I've ever dated, right? They be thinking I'm hiding shit, right? I don't hide nothing, but they be thinking I hide shit because I don't tell you. You ask me a question, I answer that damn question. You don't ask me a question, and I start telling you some random other shit that don't got nothing. What is that plugged into? All right. That you start, and I start telling you some random shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. If you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer that damn question. Don't ask me a question and because you're trying to get me to squeal or you're trying to get me to reveal some other type of fucking information, because you will never find that shit out. If you want to know about something, ask me about that specific thing. That's just me. What's called defamation, New Yorker? Just so we could be clear before what's called defamation? Actually, I do got media training, but that's a whole nother story. Don't talk. Anybody that's thinking about trolling, don't say some troll shit and then go try to hide your hands. Just what's defamation? What's defamation? You look, hold on. I'm gonna explain to you. Hold on, let's stop everything for a minute. Y'all know I love to do this. So New Yorker said that's what you call a defamation, buddy. Easy way to get sued. Okay, so I asked him what's defamation. So instead of actually answering my question on what the defamation actually is, this is his response. You putting this out when it's not true. Putting what out when it's not true? It's like me constantly saying you gay. That's defamation too. What is he talking about? What am I putting out that's not true? I'm literally playing an interview from CBS. Shout out to Lady Blue with the donation. Yeah, he ducked the question. I'm literally, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? No, that's why we engage these mofos every once in a while. I'm literally, no, I didn't say he buys kids. Hold on. Show of hands. Who heard me say he buys kids? Show of hands. Who heard me say that? If you heard me say he buy kids, up. If you did not hear me say he buy kids, down. Who heard me say that? Who heard me say that? I didn't, right? Okay. Okay, no. Who heard me say that? Nobody heard me say that. Nobody heard me say that. So I'm going to give you a timeout because you just literally came in here and lied. I hope you stay, though. But you earned this time out. You earned it. No, we're not going to kick him all the way out the door. He might have some good stuff to say. But he's earned this time out. You don't stop my show. See, this is why you don't come in here and say foolish shit. You come in here and say foolish shit, and then you can't fucking back it up and with something sensible, then you get a fucking timeout. I didn't say comprehension skills. Thank you. Actually, he was trying to insult the rest of y'all when he said, you trying to be slick. Like he's the only one that picked up something that I didn't fucking say in the first time, please. Now eat that time out and come back and then come back with some better shit if you want to engage. Not a problem. But when the troll comes in here and I engage your ass, even if you eat, I don't have to agree with you. I'm just saying, you have to come with some valid fucking something. It has to be valid. So let's play it again. And then we're going to pay attention to what he says. And then I'm going to explain why this is so bad. Yeah, but we're not calling names on Todd, even if it's him. We're not calling names, man. When you buy a person, what are you buying? What are you buying? He implied that he buys people and that the parents sold the girls to him. He literally just implied that the parents sold the girls to him. That's what he did. Let's listen again.
Parents claim they have text messages that show that you had sex with her when she was 17.
Claim.
So you're saying you did not have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not.
You are with two women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that keeps these young women away from their families? Their families are saying, I'm talking right now about Jocelyn
because you know, I'm going to answer your question. What kind of love is that? What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from it? Why would you take your daughter? If I were going to take my daughter and she's 19 years old to a 49-year-old icon, whatever, celebrity or R. Kelly concert or whoever it is, I'm not going to put her on the stage and leave her. I'm going to take her to the concert. Their father is more into my music and know about my music than they do.
You're saying the parents?
I'm going to tell you how I see it. He said, what kind of parent says their children? right? And then the dumbass, after saying that, he explained how the transactions happen. If you want to sell your daughter to R. Kelly, you bring them to the show. If you can get them up on the stage, R. Kelly gets to see if he wants them. He literally just explained this. It's not, and just so we can be clear, numerous females say this is how they met R. Kelly. Numerous females that live with R. Kelly, that have lived with R. Kelly, say that this is exactly how it happened. They went up on stage to meet him. Just so you know, this is actually from the CBS interview. And this is what we're discussing. That's Gayle King right there. It's not going to focus. But that's Gayle King right there. No, Gayle handled it fucking superbly. If I fucked up, right, there's a couple of people that I would not go talk to. Gayle King is one of them. Just to keep it a stack. If I fucked up, yeah, Gayle bad. I seen her in real life. She got a fatty, and that's a fact. If I fucked up in real life, I wouldn't go interview with Gayle. Fuck all that. Yeah, she said, Robert. She's... Nigga, you ain't famous to me. You Robert. You get it? Absolutely, the parents should be at fault. You want to know why that's such a big deal? I'm going to explain why that's a big deal. Because he's been accused in the past of buying young girls. So I don't care what she says. She's already been manipulated mentally. She's only going to say whatever he wants her to say. You're talking about a woman that that sits in her room and she won't walk out of her room. You're talking about a woman that sits in her room and won't come out her room unless R. Kelly says that she could come out of her room. Talking about a grown woman that will stay in a room unless R. Kelly tells her to come out of the room. That's what you're talking about. Talking about people have been to R. Kelly's house and said that the way that he keeps his females, they can't come out of the room unless he tells them to come out. They have to stay in their room and ask him, can they come out of the room to go to the fucking bathroom? I'm not really caring what any of those girls say or the validity, pardon me, of any of their comments that they make to the media. They can't go to the bathroom without him saying that they could go to the bathroom. And you think that they're going to come on national television and they're going to not cape for him? Are you crazy? Hold on. Look at him now. He thinking about what he says now since he was wrong. I never said that. This is how this is going to work, New Yorker. If you accuse me of saying one more thing that I didn't say, I'm just going to kick you out for good. I'm just going to hit you with your bags. Just so you know. If you accuse me of one more thing that I didn't say, I'm just going to hit you with your bags. So, you know, I'm just going to wait for it because he's going to do it. Accuse me of one more thing that I didn't say. Yeah. Everybody's over New Yorker. He's about to get hit with his bags. I kind of just want to wait for him to comment so we can get him up out of here and continue the show. There you go. He ain't accused me of saying something I didn't say. Once again, R. Kelly implied that he buys females. Because if you're saying that somebody is selling females, what's up? Nah. He ain't accused me of nothing. He just talking crazy. Yes, I've had media training. I've also taken law courses. I'm good. Put it like this also. Right now, I'm the least of his concern. If you're telling me if R. Kelly has any lawyers at all going through YouTube looking for people that's defaming him, even if they are defaming him, them niggas is not doing their job because they supposed to be trying to keep him out of jail. They supposed to be trying to figure out a way to keep this man out of jail. If they're busy fucking scrolling through YouTube, trying to find somebody talking shit about R. Kelly, if that's what they're doing, instead of trying to figure a way to keep him out of jail, them niggas need to be fired. That's a fact. You don't even understand how stupid your comments sound. These dudes is really scrolling through YouTube right now like, yo, I know we don't want him to go to jail, but screw that. If he go to jail, he go to jail. We gonna find some people to sue. He has the money. I believe he has the money somewhere. I believe it's just that he's just in a fucked up position. Oh, no. He's definitely going to jail. But my point being is they got better things to think about than this, Stacks. You feel me? That was my point. They got more important things to think about than this. That was my point. Yeah. So what the fuck is this New Yorker guy talking about? And you know what? 9 times out of 10, that's just somebody got kicked. They made a new account and they be like, I'm going to still troll him. I'm going to show people he can never admit being wrong. And then they're going to try to say that I'm wrong about something I'm not wrong about. So why am I going to admit being wrong about something I'm not wrong about? You get how they do this? Oh, man, he could have never admit being wrong. So then they're going to accuse me of being wrong about something that I never did. So then they're going to say the fact that I don't admit the thing that I never did is proof that I could never admit being wrong. Do you get what they're doing to me? I'm sorry. What you talking about, YouTubers? Actually, whenever you take a minor from state to state with the intent of having sex with them, that can be seen as sex trafficking. So, because that's a crime, that's a federal crime, and that can be seen as sex trafficking. So, YouTuber says, R. Kelly's going to turn this into into trafficking humans. That's quite a possibility because he's talking too much. Copy. Somebody need to remix that. I believe I could lie. That would be a dope ass remix. Somebody get Crank Lucas on the phone. Somebody get Crank Lucas on the phone. Shout out to Crank Lucas. He should have never did that interview. I'm going to tell you what it is. They're going for whatever the reasons that these celebrities have, or these people that people are interested in have. They're going and they're doing interviews with the wrong type of people. They're going and they're doing interviews with people who want to expose them rather than doing interviews with people that want to put them in a position where they could further whatever the fuck is that they're trying to do. That's what they're doing. They don't know the different, they don't understand there's different media. Not all media is the same. Some media is trying to do one thing and other media is trying to do another thing. So they're going to go and they're going to do an interview with somebody who they do exposés. Get it? Exposés. And this shit goes sideways. And they blame it on everything else other than the bad decision. We should have never did that damn interview. See, that's the thing. I can't say it no better than Lady Blue. He fucked up. He just fucked up. And I think he knows he fucked up, and that's why he got emotional like that. I think he knows he fucked up. That's why he got emotional, started crying, and then he was like, this crying shit, it's not going over the way I wanted it to. And then that's why he started getting up and yelling and screaming and waving his. Yo, I'm gonna let you know, when I'm in an argument with somebody and they start acting like that, I'm like, and they start acting like that, like, let's say I'm about to scrap with somebody and I'm about to scrap with them and they start yelling and screaming and acting like trying to make themselves bigger. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to wash this nigga. Like, that's how I'm thinking in my mind. Like, yeah, he know he out of his debt. He know. That's how I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm still going to try to talk it down because I don't really want to scrap. Although it's fun and shit, but I don't, you know, I don't want those problems with the police or whatever else that could happen. People shooting people out here after they lose fights. I don't want those issues. Okay, so I don't know if any of his assets have been okay. So Stack says he wanted help. He went to turn himself in. Lawyers probably said it's a good idea, but the elites froze his assets or some shit. Okay, so see, this is the problem with R. Kelly. I don't think anybody froze anything. R. Kelly owes so much money to so many people. He owes a lot of money. He owes a lot of money to a lot of different people, not just child support. He just owes money. He just lost a mansion just recently. He had a mansion in Atlanta. He just recently lost. He owes people money. So what happens is when you getting sued and you have to pay your bail, if I'm suing, let's say Mofo over there is suing you, and then all of a sudden you come up with $100,000 bail, and you owe me $50,000. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers jump out the woodworks and be like, hold on. This dude owe me money. Remember what just happened with 21 Savage when 21 Savage got in trouble, right? When 21 Savage just got in trouble, and then some promoter from down there from West Bubblefuck was like, yo, 21 Savage owed me 17. Oh, my back itch like shit, yo. Does anybody else use brushes to scratch their back? And then 21 Savage, I tuck in all of my shirts and crazy shit. So 21 Savage, oh, that feels good. So 21 Savage, funny story. I was outside yesterday and my black belt broke. The shit totally fucking broke. The shit cost like $60, $70. That shit busted on me. Mark Jacobs. And was it Mark? I forgot who it was. Same person that makes this belt. Hold on. Kenneth Cole. But yeah, so that's what happens. So he can't show, even if he has the money, he can't show that he has the money because everybody he owes money to is gonna come out the woodwork, say gonna want their fucking money. You understand what I'm saying? What up, Gotti? My belt's all real, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I put that shit at. I threw that shit away already. Why do I always look around like shit is next to me? I'm gonna let you know. Shit don't even. I don't know why I do that. I be looking around like it's. I'm not gonna find the shit. It's somewhere. It's probably not even in this room. I mean, I do that all the time. Like, you know, not even when I'm on. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I said. I might be like outside somewhere, and I might be like thinking about finding something, and I'll just look around like, you know, like what the fuck? I don't know why. Love and Lock Life in here. So, what was I just about to say? I don't know why I do that. Oh man, yo, I don't know why I do that. I do that shit though. What was I just about to say? I try to read them all. That's why I don't like people that come in and they just talking shit, because then that makes it so I can't pay attention to the people who's actually giving good input. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I try to get them up out of here quick, or I try to address what they're talking about so we can know we don't fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? Could we get them likes up so we can get more people, send out more notifications? It looks that bad when I do that? Hold on, Stacks. It look that bad when I be freezing? Yeah, we all gonna be in Paper Rain tonight. I'm gonna be live streaming some underground artists. I'm be live streaming them on this channel. You're only gonna be able to catch it when I do it, because I gotta take those live streams down, because often they have sample music or something like that, and I can't and I'm gonna get flagged. So also, just another way that y'all can understand, like a lot of the stuff that I do, some of the stuff I do on this channel, I know I'm not gonna make any money off of. So that's why, once again, I want to give a shout out to everybody who donates to the PayPal. I want to give a shout out to everybody who donates Super Chat. I especially want to give a shout out to everybody who donates Super Chat when we be out in the clubs, because when we out in the clubs, I make zero money off of those videos, because all of those videos are they immediately are demonetized, because I'm having other people's music play on it, so I can't monetize those videos. So I want to give a shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all. I love everybody, but I love y'all. Y'all help keep the channel going. Everybody that donates to the channel help keeps the channel going. That's a fact. I just don't like talking about donations, because I don't want people to think that I don't want to be one of those channels that I'm like telling people, you got to donate, or I'm not going to read your comment, or if you don't donate, this is going to happen, or if you don't donate, that is going to happen. Like that's not what I'm about. Shout out the Punch. That's not what I'm about. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a lot of people that hate me. So so I don't even want it to seem like that's anything that I'm about, because I'm really not. Yes, tonight we going out to Paper Rain. We're supposed to have some people come with us and attend with us, but that's not gonna happen because they want to be douchebags. So, you know, go be douchebags somewhere else. How about that? Man, I saw some YouTuber hitting the stream to hit his Cash App to get this dude who he was beefing with a tooth. I don't know about all that. I mean, people are crazy. Okay, so for everybody that don't know about the whole Zeke situation, me and Zeke, we're still partners. We're still together. We still, you know, on the same team. It's just, you know, at the same time, I like sometimes doing my show with just me. I don't like having people call in all the time. Also, I think that he's doing something good over there on his platform. I think he's doing something good over there. I think y'all should go check him out. He has a lot of good intel, and you know, he knows a lot of He know a lot about a lot of different things. I think y'all should go check him out also. I think y'all should go see what the fuck Zeke is talking about. I think he has a lot of information that he's sharing with people that is worth finding out about. Yeah, shout out to Zeke. That's a fact. You know, we don't got to be standing next to each other every single day in order to still be, you know, partners. And also, I'm not for nothing. I'm like a loner type nigga, like to keep it a stack. The niggas I grew up with, like when we was 14, 15, 16 years old, like in my formidable years like that, like all of us were people that we love each other and we hung out together a lot, but we also just go off and do our own thing. And when we got back together, we all had new shit to bring to the table. So that's just the type of people I'm just used to hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to being around. Try Teesprings. That's what I use. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. He says, "What is Zeke's channel?" It's Zeke Black. I think this is it right here. Zeke Black BBN Network. I think that's it right there. Go check that out. Yeah, so like that's how we've always been. So I've always been like, I always was around people that we hung out together heavy. But then when we wasn't together, it's not like we didn't fuck with each other no more. It's just we was off doing our own thing. Then when we got back together, it was like we never left. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like all of us is like that. Like, I'm not trying to say I hung out with like mostly bosses and leaders, but like that's the type of people I hung out with. You understand what I'm saying? That's the type of people I grew up around. Like, I don't know no other way to put it. Oh, so you think that's a Bronx thing? I agree with you. It might be a Bronx thing, Lady Blue. That's a fact. Somebody just dropped that link. Could y'all drop the Teespring, my Teesprings link again? Could somebody drop the merch link, please? Yeah, so yeah, I'm still supportive of Zeke. Hell yeah. But at the same time, how much could Zeke grow if I'm standing over the top of him every 5 minutes? You understand what I'm saying? That don't make sense. Like that's not beneficial. How's he gonna grow if I'm standing over the top of him? You understand what I'm saying? I know that it takes I'm telling you from personal experience, when you're doing live streams, it take a couple of months to find your rhythm, find your groove. You understand what I'm saying? He's not gonna be able to find his groove or find his rhythm if he's always on with me all the time. We are supposed to support others. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody got real people everywhere. Stacks. I'm not trying to knock you. Shout out to Cali. That's a fact. I think who said that? Lady Blue Card. I'll be ready to say Ladybug every single time I fucking lie to you not. Lady Blue Carter says, I like being alone sometimes, but have friends in between. Look, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I enjoy my alone time. Like I can't even explain to you. My alone time is very important to me. That's why the best girlfriends I've ever had in my life be the females that we could be together without being together. Like we could be in the same area, we could be in the same house, we could be in the same room together, but we're not always tripping over each other. You understand what I'm saying? Like give each other space. Like, okay, I see you, she see me, she know I'm home. You understand what I'm saying? We give each other space. That's why probably sometimes when I'm getting to try to know a female, sometimes they might be thinking I'm not interested because I'm not. I'm a Sagittarius because I'm gonna give you space. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to smother you. I want to smother you, but I don't want to I want to smother you though, but I don't want to smother you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like there's somebody right now, I want to call them every fucking day. But I don't. And it's not because I don't want to speak with them. It has more to do with the fact that I don't know what it has to do. I might be just a little apprehensive. But the person's a great person. The person's dope as shit. But yeah, that's just the way that I am. I think Zeke is doing fine. I've snuck in on a couple of his lives and just watched. I've snuck in and watched a couple of his lives when he was, you know, after the live is over and you gotta go view it. Actually, absence doesn't make my heart grow fonder. That's not true. Absence make me I move on to the next thing. So the way I am is until I know that it's something that's gonna happen, I kind of keep my distance. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I think that it's something that's gonna happen and then I come close enough for it to happen, and then the person even pushes me away a little, I'm gonna let them. Yeah, but I already once I see that somebody is dope, I appreciate you. Like just in general, you understand what I'm saying? But I like doing my own. See, I grew up, fuck what I grew up at. I don't want to get too far into that. But in order to be successful at things, I've had to do a lot of things by myself. I love super clingy women. Those are the best. That's a fact. To me, those are the best. And most of the things that I've been successful at my life, I've done by myself. So whenever I want to upgrade, I kind of go off to my own. Whenever I want to improve at something, I kind of go off to my own. Because most of the things that I've been successful at my life, I've done by myself, period. Yeah, super clingy chicks are the best. That's a fact. Super clingy chicks are usually the best. I'm not trying to knock nobody. But they okay, so the most attractive thing a woman could be to me is a good mother. Period. I mean, besides just being drop dead gorgeous, being a good mother. That is like the most attractive thing to me, right? And you know what a good mother do? A good mother fucking is always a nag. A good mother's a nag. I'm just keeping it a stack, yo. A good mother's a fucking nag, okay? So just bear with me. I want a female that's not gonna let me fail. I want a female that's not gonna let me hang out with some clown ass niggas. I want a female that's not gonna that isn't gonna allow for me not to reach my true potential. I want that. You understand what I'm saying? So when people be like super clingy, I think if we had a kid together, she's gonna be nagging the shit out of this dude or this girl to do the best that they could do. I want that. John Martinez it says, Jack got that. If you like me and I like you, let's get it. That's a fact. She ain't about it. He keeps going, makes rejection easy on both parties and doesn't. Yeah, exactly. That's 100% what I'm saying. Like, yo, you fuck with me, I fuck with you. Let's just do it. Like all of this playing around, all these games, I don't understand them shits. I don't understand them shits. I don't. So I don't want to play those games. I don't want to play those games because I don't understand them. But I want to go win. So let's go win together. But I don't understand all of them crazy games. I don't understand them shits. So I don't understand them. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand the games. I know I'm saying that and okay, so I was dating this one chick for about a good year and a half, 2 years before she realized I don't play those games. Because the whole time, every kind of interaction we was having, Well, kids never gonna appreciate you until they have kids of their own. That's a fact. So, well, rarely are gonna appreciate you until they have kids of their own. So I was dating this one chick for like a year and a half, 2 years, right? So one day we just sitting there. I forgot what we was doing. I forgot exactly what we was doing, but we was just sitting there. I know we were sitting down and we was just not talking for a dumb long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We could have been watching TV or something. I don't know. She might have been just doing something to herself and I was doing something to myself. I forget, but I know we were sitting on the couch. And she turns to me, not this couch, obviously. She turns to me and says something along the lines of, yo, you really don't play games. And then I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So I'm like, so confused. It just came right out of left field. So I'm like, huh? Like, you know, like what the fuck? Like, I love PlayStation. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. So then she explained, she was like, yo, you really do what you say and say what you do. And I said, and I'm like, yeah, like I was like, that made me like, I'm like, yeah, like that's a problem. And she was like, she was like, the whole entire first year and a half we was together, whatever the case was, she was like, all of this time she's been like doing weird shit because she's been thinking that I've been playing mind games. Yep. She's been thinking I've been playing mind games, but I've been playing zero mind games. So it's like just dawned on her. I've been with her a year and a half already. So and then she looked at me and she was like, you must have been going through hell. And she was like, because that's when she realized, she was like, yo, you really want to be with me? Because she was like, you must have been going through hell. And I was like, well, you know, whatever. Oh man, yo. I'm like, yeah, wait. What you gonna do? Like, yeah, I want to be with you. Like, well, what am I gonna do? You doing weird shit every 5 minutes. I'm like, you doing weird shit every 5 minutes, but I'm like, yeah, I love you. I don't want to go nowhere. Like, you know, whatever. Yo, that was like, coincidentally, that's not the only person I had that conversation with, but that was the one that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really cared strongly about her, really strongly about her. You know, you understand what I'm saying? But that was just odd that we had that conversation. She was just like, out of the clear blue. Imagine, I don't know, you shitting on the toilet or something, and somebody just barges in the door and they're like, pancakes for dinner. You're like, huh? What? You don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, that's the type of shock the whole conversation was. That's the type of shock the whole conversation was. Like, you really don't play no games. I was like, huh? The fuck you talking about? I love PlayStation. Oh man, yo. Seriously, I was like, I love PlayStation. Like, what are you talking about? We was together about a year and a half. She was like, because you really say what you mean and mean what you say. And I said, yeah, I try because I want to be consistent. You don't have to be the best at anything. All you got to do is be consistent. If you go to the NBA and you could consistently score 15 points a game, you're going to have a nice career. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be the guy that goes to the NBA and dropping 40 points every night. If you go to the NBA and you could consistently score 15 points a game, you will have a career. I just want consistency. That's it. She was consistently difficult in a way that I could handle. So I was like, whatever. She was consistently difficult, but she was dope as shit. Shout out to pancakes. Shout out to punch. Like, yeah, but I'm just saying that's how out of left field the whole fucking conversation was. But I mean, no, I'm just saying you'll have okay, if you go to the NBA and your stats is whack, you're gonna Kwame Brown it, have all the potential in the world, but don't live up to it, then your career isn't gonna be the same as a person who goes to the NBA and for 10 years straight could consistently score 15 points. They're gonna have a good career. That's a good career. They're gonna get good checks. All the checks are good, but you know, they're gonna get good checks, they're gonna be seen. They're gonna have, you know, a certain level of notoriety in the NBA. You can score 15 points a game in the NBA. Okay. God dang it. I keep forgetting to add this one dude back. I add him back. When's everybody replying to these stories? Everybody keep telling me to go for it. I like talking about love even more than I like being in it, but I love being in it. But I like talking about it more than I like being in it. But I love being in it. But I like talking about it more than I like being in it. Because I think love is a great fucking idea. Just the concept of it is fucking beautiful. I think the few people, and believe me, not many people actually reach the status of actually being in love. But I think the few people that actually reach that status of actually being in love, they live the best lives. I don't care what their financial situation is. I don't care what they doing with their job, where they live, nothing. To actually be in a situation where you can feel, where you can have that in your life, I don't think that there's very few greater accomplishments. That's just my opinion. I'm kind of refusing to even date anybody if that's not a possibility. And that's where I'm at with it. If it's not a possibility, if I don't think I can feel that way, because I am 100% sure that I can make anyone feel loved. If I don't think that I can feel that way, I don't feel no reason for me to even attempt to get into a relationship with you. That doesn't make sense. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong though. Shout out to Ant with the donation. He said, shout out to BBN and Lovin' Lock for joining me as the top flight mods. Team Smoke. Team Smoke. Shout out. You can't even smoke cigarettes in restaurants now. Why would they start incorporating weed? You could actually have a restaurant where you wait, hold on. You can't even have that in New York City, because in New York City you can't smoke. You can't smoke inside of establishments currently. So you can't even I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just government buildings or not. No. They have hookah lounges, so you can smoke inside of establishments. Once weed becomes legal, them hookah lounges are gonna either go extinct or they're just gonna switch over. You're gonna have people go into hookah lounges just to catch contacts, weed lounges just to catch contacts. They don't even want to smoke. They just want to be around the smoke. Like, I don't smoke, but if I was with somebody that smoked, their smoking wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't be like, I just don't like cigarette smoke. But weed smoke, you can smell like weed. I don't really care. Weed ain't terrible. I used to a while back, like I used to have a homegirl that used to smoke. I used to smoke with her, I don't know, every once in a while. Probably like I was with what's her name? 3 years, 2 years ago, 5 years. So about 8 years ago, I used to hang out with this chick that used to live next door, right? And we used to hang out and we used to smoke trees every now and then and watch movies. And I ain't gonna lie, she used to be like, so because like I'm the motherfucker that I get high and I dissect everything. So she used to just be like, she used to like be like, yo, she would come to me, she'd be like, yo, let's watch this movie. And she kind of remind me of my little cousin, because I have a cousin, right? I mean, I even call him my little cousin, my cousin. I'm a little bit older than him. He ain't my little cousin though. I have a cousin named Hook Deuce. Shout out to Hook Deuce. So Hook Deuce, he'll watch a movie a million fucking times and laugh at every joke again that happened. And on top of that, he'll know every line of the fucking movie. Shout out to Hook Deuce. So Hook Deuce would me and him, he will just watch movies over. So anyway, so that's why he reminded me of her, because every time she used to come to the crib, she used to want to watch the same fucking movie. So not the same movie every time, but watch like a movie she's already seen. So I'd be like, yo, let's go watch this movie that you've never seen before. And then she'd be like, nah, I want to watch this other movie. That shit is funny. Whatever the fucking case. So we'll end up just watching some shit that she's already seen. So we'll watch some shit that she's already seen. And if it's one of those days that I decide to smoke with her, I might get high. And she'll be like looking at me like, I never thought about the movie this way. And then she'll be laughing dumb hard. Like I never even thought like I'll be like, okay, so a scene will happen, right? And then I'll bust out laughing and she'll be looking at me like, what the fuck? I never said I never smoked. I never said I never smoked. I said I don't smoke now. Please don't put words in my mouth. Yeah, please don't put words in my mouth. That's something that absolutely, that's a pet peeve of mine. All right, so something will happen, right? And I'll be rolling and she'll be like looking at me like, what the fuck is so funny? So I'll stop to put the movie on pause and I'll explain why I'm laughing. And then she would fucking dare me and fall on the floor. And she'll be like, well, I never thought of that. Like, and so whenever she watched the movie with me, she was like, it'd be like watching a movie for the first time. Because whenever I got high, because I would like just notice shit and I'll talk about certain shit and I notice certain plots and then I'll draw back on shit and I talk about, you know, because I know a lot of pop culture also. So it'd be like watching a movie for the first fucking time. So she would be fucking rolling and I'd be like explaining the shit and she'd be like, nah, you good, don't worry about it. I'm not even thinking about that no more, Gray. So no, I don't smoke no more, but I could roll the shit out of a blunt. It's a fact. So I'll be explaining it, and it was like, it was just dope. Like, just she'd be like, just the way you think, like, what the fuck? I'd be like, yeah, because I'm used to putting two and two together. I have great comprehension skills. So there's a lot of hidden jokes in movies that niggas just don't get. Like, you'll be surprised, like, if you watch your favorite movie with the person who actually made the movie, and then they'll be telling you about shit that you missed, and you'll be like, wow, I didn't even see that. Think about it like this: there's people who actually make money off of YouTube because they make the Easter egg videos. You understand what I'm saying? Now imagine watching a movie in real time with a nigga who notices all the Easter eggs and you don't notice none of them shits. And then now they're constantly pointing shit out and laughing at shit. And you're like, wow, I didn't even know that was there. I saw this movie 8 times. So that used to be funny as hell because I'd be rolling. What movie that happened with the last movie I think we saw that happened that we watched Coming to America, and we watched Coming to America. We watched Coming to America. I think that's the last movie that I think that we watched. Well, that's the one that stood out the most to me. That's the best way to put it, because we was watching Coming to America. She done seen the movie 1,000,000 times. I didn't even want to watch the bitch, but the shit was funny as shit. So we was watching Coming to America, and then I'm busy laughing at shit that she don't get. So I think like after the second or third time that I absolutely just was busting out laughing, that's when she was like, what the fuck are you laughing at? Like she was so annoyed. Like it was kind of cute, but she was so annoyed. She's like, what the fuck are you laughing at? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What am I laughing at? You done seen the same thing I saw. And then I explain it, and then she's fucking dying. And then later on in the movie, when they tell, because what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of these movies got running jokes. So a lot of the running jokes are surface level, but most of the running jokes are not surface level. They're like up here is what everybody notices, right? This is the shit some people notice. And then they got the jokes down here that, you know what I'm saying? Those are the jokes that I'm laughing at half of the time. I'm laughing at the jokes all the way down here. And when you get these jokes, that makes these jokes funnier. That makes these jokes funnier. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm laughing at all 3 levels of the jokes. Most of the jokes she's laughing at is the surface level jokes. Yeah, they are supposed to be doing another Coming to America. That's a fact. As I heard about it, at least. I don't know if they're gonna actually do it. All right, y'all want to talk about this LeBron James real quick? Time to talk about some LeBron James. We bullshitted. We talked about everything else and we bullshitted. Let's get to the actual LeBron. No. Let's get to the actual LeBron James. All right, so everybody that don't that niggas do not like LeBron. Shout out to Dame Dash for turning himself in. That's a fact. And not crying about it. So I got a problem with LeBron James. I'm going to explain that first. All right. First of all, I think he's one of the greatest basketball players ever. I think as far as being a humanitarian, he's one of the best humanitarians that we have right now in America. He does a lot of things behind the scene. He also does a lot of things in front of the camera. I don't think he's doing as much as Jay-Z currently, but Jay-Z, shout out to Jay-Z, but he's doing a lot of things in front of the scene. I'm not about to bash him. I'm talking from I'm talking just for, I need y'all to understand where I'm at before I start going into what I'm talking about. Also, I might be a little bit, I don't like the fact that he's always teasing New York. That's a fact. He's always teasing New York. Okay, so LeBron James, let's just mention this first before I go into the entirety of what I'm talking about. LeBron James broke the NBA. How did he break the NBA? When he went to the Miami Heat. How did he break the NBA? By going to the Miami Heat? Because what LeBron James did was he tampered with other players, because it's not illegal for other players to talk about other players. He tampered with other players behind the scenes to get homeboy that was in Toronto to come with him to Miami. What a lot of people don't know is the actual plan initially was to get Carmelo Anthony to come to Cleveland. That was what initially the plan was. They were trying to get, LeBron James was trying to get Carmelo Anthony to come to Cleveland. Get Chris Bosh. You got Chris Bosh to leave Toronto and go to Miami. LeBron James was trying to get Chris Bosh, trying to get Carmelo Anthony and somebody else, I forget who, to come to Cleveland. That did not work out. Since that didn't work out, he couldn't get Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade to come to Cleveland. He decided that he was going to go to Miami because he wanted to play with Dwayne Wade, and they got Chris Bosh to come join him. Now, the problem, hold on, I'm almost going to get to what I'm talking about. The problem with LeBron James is LeBron James, especially at that point in his career, did not have an actual jump shot. Another thing that people might not know is Dwayne Wade at that point in his career really did not have a lot of game winners. Neither one of these guys hit many game winning shots. In comparison, if you look at Carmelo Anthony, who a lot of people trash and they talk about how terrible he is, Carmelo Anthony led the league in game winning shots for like 3 or 4 different seasons. You know, okay, while he was dragging Denver to the fucking playoffs every single year in a stacked ass fucking Western Conference. So let's not forget about that. Anyway, so when LeBron James went to Miami, he broke the league. Okay, so now we're talking about the year that we live in currently. And the year that we live in currently, LeBron James tried to break the league again. How did he try to break the league again? For everybody that don't know, Anthony Davis is actually LeBron James' agency is actually the agents for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis told them that he was not going to resign with the team. He wanted a trade. Why is this breaking the league? People don't usually demand a trade unless they have 1 year left on their contract. If you have more than 1 year left on your contract, you don't have any leverage. If you have 1 year left in your contract, like let's say I'm in my final year and I'm like, I'm not resigning with you niggas, they have to trade you. No. He's also part owner. Don't get it wrong, 0.5. Come on, 0.5. Don't play the funny game with us. We all know that LeBron James and Maverick Carter are co-owners of the agency. So let's stop. Don't do that. Right? Everybody knows that. Nobody's hiding that. Everybody knows that. Okay, so don't do that. Anyway, Anthony Davis' agent told him to basically, they went public with that they were not going to resign, and that they were trying to demand a trade. You don't ask to demand a trade. You don't ask to demand a trade when there's 2 years left on your contract. There's multiple different reasons, but one is you don't have any leverage. You understand what I'm saying? You ask to demand a trade when you have 1 year left on your contract. Let's say that you're in your final year, pardon me. Let's say that you have a player and they're in their final year, there's 3 weeks left, there's 2 months left to the trade deadline, and they're like, you know what, I'm not resigning with these niggas. You better trade me. You better find somebody to trade him to, or you're going to lose him for nothing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So by them getting Anthony Davis to say that he wanted to trade, they were trying to force a trade to LA. Why did they needed to do it when there was already another year and 2 years left on the contract rather than wait till next year? 2 different reasons. One is because LeBron James was not going to make the playoffs this year because the team that he has just isn't good enough. The second reason is next year, after the season is over, the Boston Celtics is going to actually be able to trade for him, and they have better assets. The Boston Celtics cannot currently trade for Anthony Davis because they can't make any trades because it has something to do with Kyrie Irving's contract. So after this year, they'll be able to make a trade for Anthony Davis, talking about the Boston Celtics. So that's what they was trying to do. They was trying to prevent the Boston Celtics from getting Anthony Davis. Now, why does LeBron James need an Anthony Davis? LeBron James needs a power forward or a center who can shoot the 3. Why? Because that opens up the lane. That opens up the lane that allows for LeBron to drive and score. Do you understand what I'm saying? LeBron James is always trying to get players around him that can be successful, that he can be successful with. LeBron James he tries to get players that help his game, and that accentuates his skills. Now, I'm not knocking that. That's what you should do. You should always try to get players to come to your team if you have a superstar that helps accentuate your skills of your best player that you currently have. So I'm not knocking that. But what I am saying is this. Now we get into the crux of it. The reason why the Lakers did not make the playoffs this year has to deal with a couple of different factors. The first factor it has to deal with is LeBron James is not a scorer. I know everybody want to talk about how he just passed Michael Jordan. We get it. But he's not a scorer. He could put up 25 to 27 points a game. That's a fact. If we go into the playoffs, LeBron James can get you 30, 35, 40 in games. That's a fact. He's not really a scorer. LeBron James is an all-around player. There's a difference. Somebody just said Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a dead-ass scorer. If you want to see a difference between what I'm talking about, if you take a Steph Curry, he's a shooter. If you take a Kevin Durant, he's a scorer. If you take LeBron James, he's an all-around player. He's not even a playmaker as much as he's an all-around player. LeBron James is an all-around player. He has a high basketball IQ, which I agree. But that IQ is predicated on the players around him having the skill sets that allow for him to accentuate his best qualities. Does that make sense? Hold on to that that Kyrie going to that KD going, that Zion going to New York question. Hold on to it for 1 second. So this is what I'm telling you is messed up. Just last night, Rajon Rondo decided that he was going to sit down at some seats that weren't with the team. He got killed for it. How you not sitting with your team, right? Rajon Rondo's like, yo, I done did that like 4 or 5 times this year, 8 or 9 times this year. Nobody said nothing. Like, why is it a big deal now? LeBron James has also done the same thing. Why is it a big deal right now? What LeBron James is trying to do, in my opinion, is get rid of Luke Walton. LeBron James want his own coach in there so they could push what he wants to do. You understand what I'm saying? I believe that because the Lakers ownership was so attached to Luke Walton, and the fact that the Lakers ownership doesn't want to hand over the keys to the franchise to LeBron James, which you would basically be doing whenever you bring LeBron James in, you hand over the keys to LeBron James. You need a coach at times who can acquiesce some of his power to LeBron in order to keep LeBron happy. So Luke Walton isn't a bad coach, but the problem is LeBron don't want him there. You understand what I'm saying? So now when you see LeBron James sitting over there to the side, and when you see Rajon Rondo sitting over there to the side, that's basically them letting the whole entire world know that they do not want Luke Walton there. Luke Walton got to go. So now, the reason why I think that LeBron James was just a bad fit for the Lakers is before he even got there, they had no shooters. Who was the shooter on the Lakers? Name me one shooter the Lakers got. If you don't have no shooters, that means people could clog the paint. If people could clog the paint, LeBron can't do what LeBron loves to do. Josh Hart, how many minutes do he play a game? Yeah, they're making a statement. That's a fact. Rondo's a shooter. What, with an actual gun? But that's not even a point how good he can or can't shoot. He don't play. Kuzma, he's not a shooter right now. He's streaky. I'm not talking about nobody streaky. Name me a shooter the Lakers have. Name me a shooter the Lakers have. Nope, they shouldn't have kept D'Angelo. They had to get rid of him. You can't freaking snitch on niggas cheating on their girlfriends and think that you could stay in that locker room. With that being said, homeboy shouldn't have been cheated on his girlfriend, but you can't snitch on niggas cheating on their girlfriend. Exactly. They don't have any shooters. So since they don't have any shooters, that means that you could double LeBron. If you could double LeBron, that's just going to make life more difficult for him. Also, since they don't have that many shooters, who's their big rebounder? Who's their big rebounder? Kobe snitched on Shaq and they got rid of Shaq. Who's their big rebounder? Big rebounder. Who's their big rebounder? I don't care who your girl is. You shouldn't be cheating on her. You get what I'm saying? They don't have no shooters. They don't have no rebounders. How could you expect them to win? You have to have rebounding or you have to have shooting. Accurate shooting. If you have neither one of these things, how can you expect to be successful? Double team and clog the paint. That's a fact. The Lakers was never going to make the playoffs. It really wasn't even a big leap to be like they're not going to make the playoffs. They was never going to make the playoffs. No rebounders, no shooters. And then on top of that, look who they go get. They go get a one-on-one player in Lance Stevenson. He's a one-on-one player. He's a pretty good defender, but he's a one-on-one player, right? And they go get Rajon Rondo, who can't shoot. So they go get a streaky shooter and a dude that can't shoot. So when you put these guys on the floor with LeBron, their guys are going to sag off of them. Yeah, but we're talking about a whole season. They were never gonna make the playoffs, yo. They was never gonna make the playoffs. They were never gonna make the playoffs. You can say what you want. If they would have got Carmelo Anthony, they might have made the playoffs, not for nothing. Because Carmelo's man still can't leave him. You understand what I'm saying? That's the big problem. The Carmelo man still can't leave him. You can say whatever you want about Carmelo, but his man still can't leave him. Well, once they started talking about the trade rumors, that's it. That was it. The Lakers are gonna have to trade a lot of their youth this year, period. Even if they can't get Anthony Davis, they're gonna have to trade a lot of those guys. I like Lonzo Ball. I don't think he can shoot, but I like Lonzo Ball. I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he's a bum at all. If they would have been able to if they would have got Carmelo Anthony, they would not have been able to cheat. His man would have had to stay with him. Carmelo can shoot. The problem with Carmelo in Kansas City was everybody forgets that Carmelo played bad that year, but so did Paul George. Paul George also played bad that year. Everybody just seems to forget that. And they both play bad for the same reason, because Westbrook has to dominate the rock. Everybody here, who else here plays 2K? You ever play 2K and you're in the game, you playing the game, and you probably got a shooter, and you go all the way to the third quarter before you start getting touches, and then you can't shoot, and then everybody's like, yo, but I thought you could shoot. Yeah, I just played 2 quarters without passing me the fucking ball. Yo, what do you mean you thought I could shoot? My man is cold. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they was doing to Carmelo over in OKC. That's what they was doing to him. So Carmelo ain't trash. Then he went to Carmelo can't go to these teams. He went from one team that had that, and they had the same exact problem. Then he went to fucking go play with fucking Houston. It's the same fucking issue. Nobody holds the ball more in the whole entire league than fucking James Harden. Who holds the ball more than James Harden? Nobody holds the ball more than James Harden. So basically that was the same issue that he went over there to he went and had in Houston. He went to one team where he was going to have the issue, and then he went to another team where he's going to have the same issue. Now with that being said, his defense is terrible. Melo's defense has been absolutely horrendous. I'm without a shadow of a doubt. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying he could still shoot. I'm not saying anything else. I'm not talking about throwing it to Melo so he could back a nigga down. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying he can still shoot. Players don't get older and lose shooting. The older you get, usually the better your shooting becomes, because you've taken more shots. I'm just saying he can still shoot. I'm not talking about no other aspect of anything. I'm not going to lie. That might be a problem. The whole Lala situation probably fucked him up. I'm not going to lie. I broke up with my ex. I lost like 20, 30, 25, 30 pounds. I was fucked up in these streets. That's a fact. The older you get, the better you shoot. That's a fact. I'm not bullshitting. He did probably cheat on her, and if he cheated on her, and he got what the fuck he deserved. I didn't say she needed to stay with the next situation. I'm just saying the situation fucked him up. He cheated on her, and he got what the fuck he deserved. Whatever, nigga. Sometimes I'm just pointing out facts, y'all. That's why people be like, yo, why can't I have a different opinion than you? And I'd be like, I'm just pointing out facts right now. I'm not even talking about my opinion. You are arguing facts against me. Like, I'm talking about a fact and you're arguing a fact against me. I'm just talking about facts. Anybody can, an opinion, you are allowed to have whatever fucking opinion you want. I always like Eric Bledsoe. Always like Eric Bledsoe. Always like Eric Bledsoe. What Keyshawn Brown said. I think both of them suffered their first year in OKC. I think Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George suffered their both their first year at OKC. Like, if you look at OKC now, OKC's best player is not Westbrook. OKC best player is Paul George, and by a wide margin. I don't know why Paul George isn't being mentioned in the MVP race, to be honest with you. Paul George is better than Russell Westbrook by a wide margin. It's not close. What are you even talking about, Craig Campbell? I haven't even been talking to you. What is Craig Campbell talking about? I'm not even talking to him. You see what I mean? People just be arguing with me. I don't even know what you're talking about. What is he talking about? What is Craig Campbell talking about? I'm just going to block him. He hasn't even made a comment. Whoever this Craig Campbell guy is, hasn't even made a comment. What the fuck is he talking about? Damn, my memory is good. He didn't even make a comment. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? You see how they do me? They just come in. They just come in, say random shit to insult me. You made a comment all the way yesterday. Hold on. He made a comment yesterday. This dude has just come in from a comment that he made yesterday. And he's trying to argue with me about a comment that he made yesterday, which I don't have the slightest idea what the hell he's talking about. Just off the rip. I have no idea what he's talking about. Let me tell you what his comment said, though. He said, and I would have apologized, but you too emotional and salty anyway. That is all you aren't. I don't know. I'm not trying to disrespect his that, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what that. Are you missing punctuation? Anyway, you aren't the almighty God of YouTube. I'm not the almighty God of YouTube, but I am the almighty God of this damn channel, and that's a fact. First of all, if I blocked you last night, you wouldn't be able to talk right now. So I didn't block you last night. You got a timeout. And unlike regular adults that get a timeout and then come right back to the chat after they get a timeout, you decided to be the salty one. You got a timeout. If you got blocked, you wouldn't be in here right now. So you lying. You see what I mean by people just be lying? Everybody knows how blocking works, right? If you block somebody, they can't come back at all. So hold on. Did you block somebody else? Were you under a different name? Maybe that's what it was. Mr. Craig Campbell is actually somebody else who was under a different name, and they came back in here to argue with me about some shit that happened yesterday. This is what I got to deal with, y'all. This shit is all over my IG too, just so everybody know. Show of hands. Who think I should just hit this nigga with his bags? Who think I should hit him with his bags? Let's get a show of hands. Yes? No. All right. Love and Lock Life is just so fucking nice. Two people said ignore, but most people think I should just hit him with his bags. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of hitting him with his bags, a lot of people think I should just hit him with his bags. You know what? Instead of hitting him with his bags, both of my admins agree I should just ignore him and leave it alone. So this is going to be one of them rare times that I know y'all voted for something, but I'm sorry, I'm not going to give y'all what y'all voted for. Who disagreed with me? Who the fuck is this Mike Cook guy? Oh, man. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to hit him with his bags. But if him, or yeah, it's freedom of speech, but not freedom of consequences. Every time somebody say freedom of speech, I'm going to hit him with their bags. Let's hit Mike Cook with his bags instead. That's his freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. But I bet you if you go into a crowded movie theater and scream out fire, they're going to arrest your ass. Hit that nigga with his bags. What the fuck, yo? This is what I got to deal with. People always trying to make it look like I'm doing something to them. You understand what I'm saying? The fuck, yo? There's freedom of speech, nigga, but they ain't freedom of consequences. You go call Mike Tyson a nigga to his face in a dark alley. Anyway, oh man, yo, these dudes, yo. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back. The fuck? Yeah. That's interesting. I'm not gonna cover that right at the moment. I'll do a video on that, but that's interesting. I got Errol Spence all the way. Errol Spence is gonna wash him. Yo, I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna do play-by-play on that. What day is that? Make sure I don't miss it. That's supposed to be like the 13th or some shit, right? Hold on. Errol Spence. Wait, hold on. PPC. I'm doing play-by-play on that here. I'm not gonna I'm doing live coverage on that. Anybody that want to show up. You know what's gonna happen one day? Because y'all know I be going to events and shit, and I be telling everybody where I'm at. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen one day. I think it's the 16th. It says the 16th, right? Yeah, we're gonna be live with that shit. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen one day. It's gonna be the one not very intelligent individual that's gonna be like, yo, fuck Jack Frost, yo. I'm gonna go meet him at that spot, yo. He gonna come with his friends because they're gonna want to film it. And what's gonna happen is he gonna get washed and they're gonna jump me. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. He's gonna be like, yo, fuck Jack Frost. I want to shoot the fade. He gonna be mad pumped. He gonna be mad pumped. He gonna come shoot the fade, and then they gonna see how the hands. And they gonna see the hands, and all of a sudden, the niggas they gonna jump me. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. They're gonna be on camera, his man getting washed, and he gonna call for help. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. That's a fact. Been slapboxing forever. Prince of Me ain't never lied. Yeah, I'm old. That's a fact. But I still practice every day. That's a fact. Matter of fact, what's today? Thursday? So I practice Monday. I practice Tuesday. I ain't practiced yesterday. I still practice almost every day. I can't wait for it to get warmer so I could go out and do some cardio. I don't do cardio in the cold no more because of the fucking my lungs. All right, let's get back to the story. And dude, all you got to do is slip one punch. That's it. All you got to do is slip one punch. That's it. Street fighting is totally different. And when I be seeing these niggas in like fucking 5-minute long street fights, I'm always looking like neither one of these niggas got hands. All you got to do is slip one punch. Shout out the punch. That's it. That's it. That's really it. Slip one punch. That's all you got to do. You notice I didn't say dodge it. I didn't say block it. I'm saying slip it. The punch comes, you slip it over the top. Bang. The punch comes, you slip it. Step to the side, to the ribs. Bang. Punch comes, you slip it. Bang, bang. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you got to do is slip one punch. Anyway, fuck all that. Nah, you hit that floating rib right on the bottom. Curl that nigga up. That's a whole nother story, though. I want to talk about that. But I'm telling you, that's gonna happen. That's literally what's gonna happen, though. Yeah, I want to get my cardio up. That's a fact. That's important. It's gonna be, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be people talking unnecessary trash, mad at me. I don't know why they mad at me. They're gonna be mad at me. They're gonna be like, yo, Frost is gonna be over at this spot. They're gonna come to that spot to come see me. They don't want to be pussy, so they're gonna want to shoot the 5 because they want to show I'm pussy. That's the way they think. You understand what I'm saying? So they're gonna want to shoot the 5. They're gonna want to shoot the 5. We're gonna shoot the 5 with the first nigga. I'm gonna slip that punch. So I'm gonna slip it. I'm coming forwards. I'm gonna slip that punch. I'm telling you. They just want a chicken sandwich. It's the 16th. Yeah, I'm in New York. That's a fact. And I don't want no smoke with nobody, by the way. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I don't want no problems with nobody. No, but you see, the thing is, they don't want to come shoot me. They want to prove like I'm a fake nigga or some stupid shit. You know, instead of them go live their life. You know what I'm saying? They want to discredit me. I'm on YouTube, so I'm not a big YouTube at all. I'm really small. We got a small platform over here. But they want to discredit a nigga. They don't want to hurt me. They don't want to kill me. They want to show up to the show and talk about how I got fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? We got the receipts. That's what they want. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta understand the mind of a loser. A loser don't want to kill you. A loser want to make you look like you losing. They want to make people go away from you. They hating on you. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference between a hater and a loser. You know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of similarities. I am a very small YouTuber. Very small. I mean, realistically, you got to look at shit like this, yo. A lot of times, it's not that people want to have what you have. They just don't want you to have it. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want you to have it unless they're allowing you to have it. You understand what I'm saying? So when we get people that come in here and they just want to beef or argue over nothing, it's not that they don't want me to have they want to feel like they're allowing for me to live. They want to feel like they're allowing for me to be able to have my platform. You know, if they want to take the platform, if they want to take the platform away from me, that they can at any moment. That's how they want to feel. You understand what I'm saying? They want to feel like that. You understand what I'm saying? I absolutely do not want any problems with anyone, ever. I never want any problems with anyone. I want to make money. I want to have a nice family. If there's any nice women out there, you got a kid or two, holla at your boy. I'm cool with that. Like, that's what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be arguing with people. I don't want no smoke with people. What have I always said at this channel? When people got energy that is different from yours, when people got bad energy, just leave them niggas over there and we go over there. I've always been saying that. So now that you see me doing that with people who are supposed to be close to me, the concept has never changed. The concept has always been, if we got problems with, if somebody is bringing energy that's not good for us, we leave that shit in that moment and we go to the next moment. We leave them niggas over there and we go over there. You understand what I'm saying? That's always what the concept is. The concept has not changed. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that people don't like the application of that complex, of that concept, of that when it's against them. People want to be able to come in and talk crazy to me and be like, oh, they feel special that they could talk crazy to me because we're supposed to be friends. They don't realize every time they come in and they're talking crazy to me and they're disrupting everything, that in actuality, they're hurting my brand. They're not thinking about that because they don't care about that. You understand what I'm saying? That's not important to them. Hurting the BBN brand isn't important to them. You understand what I'm saying? And if I try to explain this to them, the first thing that's going to come out of their mouth is, well, why can't I have an opinion of my own? People disagree with me all the time. Hold on. So we've just had this live. It's been going on for 1 hour and 52 minutes. A ton of people have disagreed with me and nobody got kicked. So why do you keep saying that, Tim Tyler? No. Just answer the question. No, it could be done wherever. If a nigga beef with me, I'm going to beef with him where I want. How about that? You beef with me somewhere, I'm going to beef with you where I want. So, Tim Tyler, explain this to me right now. A ton of people have came in here and disagreed with me. I haven't kicked them. So what are you talking about? Tim Tyler just made a comment saying, shout out to YouTubers Media. Tim Tyler came and said, okay, but a true friend could disagree with you, correct? A ton of people who aren't even true friends of mine have came in here and disagreed with me on this show today. They didn't get kicked. So what are you talking about? You see what their problem is? Their problem is they're just trying to find things to pick at me on. You understand what I'm saying? Isn't that what I was just talking about? People just trying to look for things to pick at me. I told y'all this yesterday. This is what people are doing. This is what people are doing. I'm saying something. They're not letting me finish what I say. And then they're trying to tell me I'm wrong about something without even letting me finish what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? And then when I say, hold on, let me finish, then I have to admit being wrong instead of them allowing me to finish what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just spoke about this yesterday. 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 You understand what I'm saying? This is what they're doing. But they're supposed to be my friends. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I'm going with this? This is how you know when you can't fuck with somebody. Imagine being in a conversation with somebody, right? And you're talking to them. And you're talking to them. And they never let you finish what you're talking about. They're just always... They never let you finish what you're talking about. We're not high to him. They never let you finish what you're talking about, right? You're talking. You're talking. I'm not being defensive. Why are you lying? We're having a conversation. You want to have a conversation with me, but if I start having the conversation with you, you say I'm being defensive. Who here think I'm being defensive, and who here think I'm just having a conversation with him? The people who think I'm just having a conversation with him, up. The people that think I'm being defensive, down. Let's just have a vote. Who thinks I'm being defensive? This, I'm not being defensive. This, I am being defensive. I just want to, let's just have a vote. Let's just have a vote. No, let's just have a vote. Let's have a vote. I am being defensive. I am not being defensive. You know why I have votes? Because people come in here and lie on me so much. He want to have a conversation with me about it, but if I have a conversation with him about it, he says I'm being defensive. Does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? How can you want to have a conversation with somebody? Hold on. How could you want to bring up something to have a conversation with somebody about? And then, but if they talk to you about it, you say, why are you being defensive? What you want me to do? You just want to come in here and just talk shit to me, right, Mr. Tim Tyler? You just want to come in here, lob grenades in my direction, and then I don't say nothing. Right, Mr. Tim Tyler? That is what you want, right? You want to come in here, lob grenades at me. No. You want to come in here, lob grenades at me, but I don't say nothing back to you, and I just get hit with grenades. That does seem like they did, right, Mr. R. Dot? Thank you very much. There is a contingency of people who are trying to control the channel, and I'm not part of that team. So basically, I have a BBN channel that I have, and there are contingency of people who are trying to control the content on the channel, and I'm not part of that team. So I don't know how they think that's going to work. I think I've been really fair, and fair is spelled F-A-I-R. I didn't say a grenader, so you got to be talking to somebody else. Is that obvious, or is it just me? Because I think it's obvious. I think it is 100% obvious. And do not time out R. Dot. I don't think I'm being defensive at all. I think I can call tons of shit out, and I'm not. Of course they're conspiring against me. That's a fact. Thank you, Jay Swish. No, Tim thinks it's his platform, and there's a couple of other people that also think it's theirs. That's a fact. People are spelling fucked up, though. That's crazy. No. You don't have to say it's yours. You're telling me what I can and can't talk about. You came in here, brought up a topic. I discussed the topic that you brought up. And then any discussion of me with the topic that you bring up, you're telling me I'm being defensive. Oh, that means I'm stating facts that's disproving what you're saying. So you don't like it. So you call that being defensive because I'm showing how you're wrong. I get it. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't want to talk about it no more. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I just don't want to talk about it no more. How about that? No, you absolutely did say that. What are you talking about? I'm not lying. See, this is why I repeat shit people were saying back over like 3-4 times. I'm gonna teach y'all. This is how you catch people in conversations, like when you're arguing with somebody face to face. Always make sure you repeat back to them what they are saying, because people are always gonna act like they didn't say it. No, I know what you wrote. And I know what they're trying to do. You notice the 2 admins that I actually do have back? Ant, Love and Lock Life. Hey, Ant, remember I told you something was going to happen? Remember I said, yo, watch, I'm going to make Love and Lock Life an admin. And what did I'm going to, hold on. Let me get my exact words. I'm not going to put it up on the screen because I don't want to expose your thing. But I'm going to get my exact words real quick. I said, yo, Ant, watch this. I said, Love and Lock Life is next for admin. I'm going to show you something. Hold on. I'm going to show that I wrote that to Ant. Mom, I wrote this to you, Ant. I didn't show your number. Mom, I wrote that to you. I just wanted to show that I'm up on this shit. Okay, hold on. Let's show that shit again. And the time is on there. And the time is on there. I'm playing chess, nigga. I just told him I'm gonna show you something. That's it. I said I'm gonna make Love and Lock Life and admin, and I'm gonna show you something. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything about trolling. Hold on. It doesn't say anything about trolling. It doesn't say anything about trolling. Just want to be clear on that. I didn't say he was pissed, so you got to be talking to somebody else. Ah, come on. Fucking Love and Lock Life is next up for admin. I'm going to show you something. That's it. That's all it says. It doesn't say anything else. No, I don't plan on watching a Michael Jackson documentary because I think a lot of people are lying on both sides. And yes, I know Michael Jackson right now, algorithm, and this guy, I'm gonna stay on the R. Kelly for the most part. Yeah, that's Android. What up, White Wade? That's interesting. Let me tell y'all a quick story real quick. So I was about like, I don't know, 17, 18 years old. I just got out of high school. My stepmother, no, I don't. My stepmother I let people disagree all the time. They're lying. People always disagree with me. They're lying. They just want to, there's just certain people that want to be able to come in here. And if I'm talking about something and they don't feel like talking about that, they want to come in here and disrupt what I'm doing. Period. That's it. That's all. And then they do it. And then other people see them do it. And then they want to know why they can't do it. And then they get kicked for doing the same exact thing that other people are not getting kicked for doing. That's part of the problem. You get what I'm saying? People see people come into the chat and they're not adding anything to the conversation. They're not saying anything worth saying. They're just disrupting what's going on. I don't know who you're talking about, Craig. You might be talking about me. They're just disrupting what's going on. So what happens is other people see people doing that. So they want to do it also. Then when they can't do it and they get blocked, or when they can't do it and they get fucking kicked out the door, they're pissed off because they want to know, why can't I do the same thing that that person was doing? And that's a good question, and they're right. All right, R. Could you leave that whole situation alone, please? I'm asking you very nicely. Do you understand what I'm saying, though? That's what's been happening. I went back, I watched a lot of lives. That's what's been happening. Nobody's stupid. Please, could y'all both drop it? That's what I'm just asking. Thank you. Please, could y'all both drop it? I'm asking nicely. That's what they've been doing. I'm telling you what's happening. They come in, they have a conversation about something. I don't kick them because I don't want to kick them. I don't ban them. I don't put them on timeout because I don't want to put them on timeout. But then other people do the same thing that I don't know as well. Then they end up getting timeout and kicked. So they're in my DMs like, why am I getting timeout and kicked for the same thing that the other mofo been doing? You let other people do it, but you don't let me do it? And they are right. Stacks. They're right. They're 100% right. 100% right. People disagree with me all the time. It's not that they want to disagree with me. It's that they want to be able to belittle me. And they don't want me to say nothing back to them. You understand what I'm saying? They want to be able to come in, belittle me, say weird shit say I'm saying shit I'm not saying, and I don't respond back to them. That's what they want. I don't believe in tough love. Tough love is fake. Now, I haven't heard about 5G technology yet. Yeah, Kendall Scott disagree with me all the time. A lot of y'all disagree with me in the fucking comments of the video all the time. These people are lying. That's why I keep saying they're lying. That's why I'm not saying they're wrong. They're lying. There's a difference. Wrong is when you don't know. Lying is when you know, but you're saying they're different thing. They're literally lying. People get kicked for disrespecting, not just me, but anybody. We're not doing the disrespecting. We're not doing that. So if you disrespecting people, you're getting kicked. That's period. We're not doing the disrespect. We're not disrespecting people of different ethnicities. We're not disrespecting people of different sexual orientations. We're not disrespecting people we're just not disrespecting people. If you're disrespecting people, you're gonna get kicked. There's no calling people names. Calling somebody names to get you a fucking a timeout. You calling people names, you're gonna get timeouts. If you stop the whole entire chat because you are so dead set on me conversing with you about some bullshit, and you stop the whole entire chat and you can't present a good case for what you're talking about, you will get timed out. That's fair. If we give you the freaking platform to speak on and you can't freaking present your case, you get a timeout. I don't understand what the problem of that is. What are you talking about? Nobody timed nobody out for seeing somebody's shoes, yo. No, when you talk about, oh, this person is boring. When you put up somebody else's channel. If you put up somebody else's channel, a link somewhere else, you might get a timeout or you might get the shit erased, depending on how people are feeling that day. If I'm so boring, why are you here? So you just come in here to be bored, Mr. Craig Campbell. No, you're just trolling. He's been in here so long. He was in here last night, said this shit is boring, but he's coming back for more than coffee. Where the fuck they do that at? You see what I got to deal with? You just disagreed with me earlier. You didn't get a timeout, a kick, nothing. That's what I'm talking about. They just lying. It's not a debate show, though. That's a fact. Ant's right about that. It's not really a debate show. But if we're talking about a topic, oh, wow. I'm sorry that happened to you, Love Lock Life. She says, I got my shoes roasted by an 80-year-old guy. He said it looked like I crushed roaches for a living. I was done. I put the Harley Davidson shoes in the Goodwill box. I got some shoes I'm about to put in the Goodwill box. It's a fact. Never throw your clothes away. Goodwill them shits. But if your shoes is fucked up, throw them shits in the garbage because you could be messing up somebody's back. Actually, it's kind of time to go. All right, Stacks, ask it. It's actually time to go. Not for nothing. We in here 2 hours. It's who's secret? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm letting people know right now, if you start beefing with me, we're gonna be beefing in public. Don't beef with me. He was 85? Shit, find out his secret and hit me. Yeah, I already know Victoria's Secret. Thank you, Culture. We appreciate you, though. Man, find out that dude's secret and have him tell me. I need the chick I want to get with is 28. I need that guy's secrets. Oh, I'm sorry, Aunt. Don't appreciate you. Hell yeah. The chick I'm trying to get is 28, nigga. What up? Just being honest. The trick I'm trying to get with is 28. Please tell me these secrets. No, Team Smoke is Ant's thing. That's Ant. Ant has a channel. Y'all should go sub to him. Nope, time is never fun. Believe me. I know. I don't. They just. I don't. Yeah. Go sub Ant. That's a fact. Go Zeke Black. Sub Zeke Black also. That's a fact. Thank you, Slow Aziz. I have no idea why people be going. Oh man, I don't know what the fucking people problem is, yo. I'm just telling you, I think people just want to argue with me. I agree with you, Love and Lock Life. Nah. I speak up when I got people that I promote people all the time. Like Ed. I fuck with Ed. Go check out Ed. I fuck with Zeke Black. Go check out Zeke Black. We was just talking. I brought up 2 channels that I fuck with. Go check them out. It's a fact. I think everybody could win. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think in order for me to win, other niggas got to lose. I don't think that. I think everybody could win. I think the problem that people have, too many people got that slave mentality. Tough love, that slave mentality. I got to tear you down in order to be able to stand on top of you and win. That's slave mentality. I think too many people got slave mentality. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a slave mentality. Coming here just watching the live just to try to find something that you can disagree with. That's a slave mentality. All of the things that I probably say that a person agree with, they're not going to comment on none of that. They're just going to look for something that they could comment to disagree with me about because they're too busy trying to tear me down rather than trying to walk beside me. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Ant with the donation. He said, shout out to BBN, shout out to BBN, hashtag feed the wolves, Team Smoke, love is love. You understand what I'm saying? Lives matter. You fucking funny as shit, Love and Lock Life. Oh man. What R Dot said. All right, whatever. So yeah, so that's the issue, and that's the thing I'm pissed off about. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm pissed off about. We're supposed to why can't we how can you be somebody that's saying that you support the movement, that you support the channel, and 95% of everything that you do is directly to try to tear the channel down? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Where? You understand what I'm saying? You heard him. He came in. He said something. I responded back. And because I responded back, he said I was defensive. So basically, he believes that he can talk in the chat and I don't have the right to respond back to him unless I'm responding back to him telling him that he's right and I'm wrong. Right? So basically, they think that I'm literally coming on the program to talk about some shit. Think about this for a minute. I'm literally coming on the program to talk about some shit that I don't know and I'm already taking a position that is incorrect. That I'm not trying to at least do my due diligence. And if you really pay attention to it, a lot of the things that they're arguing about that I'm wrong about is facts. A lot of the things that they argue and say I'm wrong about be facts. I'm like, how can you argue? So then I say, hold on, right? And I state the fact, and then they say, oh, you can't be wrong. And then I didn't even get to my position on the damn whatever the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just stating the fact. Hold on. So I'm going to show you how it got to where I got to. So first, let me state the fact. I state the fact. Oh, why can't you be wrong? What do you mean, why can't I be wrong? I just stated the fact. I didn't even talk about my position on it yet. Charlie Santana says, I guess the trolls don't want you to take away. I guess the trolls don't want to take away your right to respond. Exactly. They think that they can come in, talk to me, but I can't respond back. I think they want to know if they can drain you of your energy to absorb for themselves, aka they feed off random argumentative responses. Now you see why I kick them. All right, so I thought it was going to take a couple of more days for me to come to my decisions. They are trolls. They are absolutely trolling me. I don't care what anybody says. They are trolling me, and that's a fact. So there's 2 more people that I'm going to be making admins back. I was going to wait until Monday, but when they show up, I'm going to make them admins back. There's 2 more people I'm going to make admins back, and I think I'm just going to be running with 4 admins. The reason is the reason why I cut out a lot of the admins before is because I didn't like the admins' conduct. I didn't like what was going on. I thought that it ran contrary to what we're trying to do on this channel. There's going to be 4 admins, and I'm going to stay with 4 admins. I'm not making more than 4 admins. There's 4 people I'm going to be remaking admins. 2 of the people are not going to be some of the people are just not going to be admins because they're not here enough. That's it. They haven't done anything wrong. KD has done nothing wrong, but she's not really here enough. You understand what I'm saying? I love KD. KD is dope. I'll consider KD. KD, I'm going to consider. Don't get me wrong. I love Casey. KD is dope. She has done nothing wrong. She's done nothing at all wrong. I just want to be clear on that. I'm not saying anybody else has done anything or whatever, but KD specifically, bringing her to my attention, it's just that I already know the 2 people that I'm going to make admins. You get what I'm saying? So KD, I'll consider and I'll think about. But when I took everybody from being an admin, it was for a specific reason. It was because I did not like the energy that was in here. And I thought that the energy that was in here was what was causing for people to act crazy. Now, I had no admins at all. I didn't have any trolling going on. They'd come in, people would talk a little, but they was not bad. There was no trolling going on, right? I made Ant an admin, right? Still very little to no trolling, right? I made Love and Lock Life. No. So last night, who comes and trolls? An actual former admin came and trolled me last night. No, I'm no, we're gonna make this shit all the way fucking we're gonna make this shit all the way fucking public because I'm transparent. So if you're going to be a fucking admin on this channel, you're going to be transparent right along with me. So if you don't want to be an admin on this channel, all you got to do is not be an admin. You tell me because I'm transparent. So that means that everybody on this channel is transparent with me. You feel me? We ain't got shit to hide. Niggas that got shit to hide, then you don't want to be an admin on this channel. Just keeping it a stack. And became an admin. No trolling. The first couple of days. Last night, an ex-admin comes in, started trolling. So I kicked him. Today, someone else came in, started trying to bring the same argument up that the admin yesterday was trying to do. Just trolling. Not a problem. They didn't say enough to get kicked, though. They wasn't disrespectful. They was stating their point in a way that was absolutely not disrespectful. So let's just be clear on that. The reason why the admin yesterday got banned from the channel, the ex-admin that got banned from the channel, it was specifically because they was being disrespectful. That's it. It's not because they disagreed. The ex-admin that came in here today disagreed with me a whole bunch, has a totally different point of view, still don't agree with what I'm saying, but they're doing whatever they want to do. I don't have a problem. Right? Let me just point that out. They did not get kicked. They did not get banned. They did not put on timeout. I didn't even threaten to put them on timeout or threaten to put them on a ban, just so we can be clear on that. Just so we could be clear on that. I made Love and Lock Life an admin, and I knew what was going to happen. What happened? Somebody came in here to try to troll me on the same shit that happened yesterday. I already knew it was going to happen. I showed y'all the text to Ant, letting Ant know that, yes, I know that something is about to happen today. Watch this. I even told him why it was going to happen. Watch this. So now we're going to have 4 admin as of currently right now. KD is maybe 5. KD would be a good idea. Not for nothing. I'll tell you who the admins are going to be right now. Why not? Ant, Love and Lock Life, Quay, and Turnpike. Those are going to be our admins. Shout out to Lil Pug for the donation. He said, shout out to the chat. Those are going to be our admins. Quay and the nigga I think is Quay, his brother. I don't know, his cousin. Other nigga. I don't know why I can't remember his name right now. His brother, his cousin, whoever the other guy. What's his name? Somebody tell me his name. Y'all know the Young. There you go, Young. I know. See, that's how niggas. I think the niggas is the same nigga, yo. Those are going to be my 4 admins. Now I'm going to explain why they're going to be, and I'm not taking this live down. I'm going to explain why they're going to be my 4 admins. I need people who are going to be responsible and who aren't going to be emotionally driven every 2 fucking seconds. I need people that when I say, I need you to do this thing, they do the damn thing I asked them to do. Instead of their whole thing is trying to tell me about why I shouldn't ever do the thing I want to do, and while I should do whatever the opposite of whatever I want to do. So shout out to everybody. But Ant a long time ago told me I needed less admins. You're 100% right. Once again, I always acknowledge when somebody is right about something. I literally make retraction videos. So anybody saying that I don't acknowledge being, shout out the Punch. Anybody that says that I do not acknowledge being wrong about something, you are lying. So the people that want to be upset, be upset. Ain't shit I could do about you. Be angry. Yep, we're going to the club tonight. We're going to be at Paper Rain tonight. Anybody that want to drop in, we're going live at Paper Rain about 10:30, 11. I believe that's when the actual musicians are going to start. I might go a little bit live. A little bit early, about 10:30. We're going to go live about 10:30 at Paper Rain. Loyalty is very important to me. That's a fact. So we're going live at Paper Rain tonight. So anybody that want to come drop in, it's a strip club, but they're going to have live performers. So anybody that want to drop in, see the live music, We got Kush Lee that's gonna be performing. We got a couple of other people that's gonna be performing. 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I will be going live around that time, depending on when I get there. I hope I get there on time. Also gonna be dropping a couple of videos today. Yeah, Kush is gonna be there. Shout out to Kush. I hope he could get a song with him and Bun Bunny and they could perform together. That'd be so dope. That'd be so dope. That'd be so dope if him and Bun Bunny could perform together. Shout out to Bun Bunny. She makes really good music. I like her music. I like her voice. I'm not going no further than that. Who you talking to? Me about blowing your phone up? I wasn't going to answer that question because she can't defend herself because she's not here. And if she was here, she'd just be cursing me out and I'd have to kick her. So it don't matter. She wouldn't be just talking. Like, see how Tim Thomas, shout out to Tim Thomas. See how me and Tim Thomas could just have a conversation. That is not what would be happening. It'd be a whole bunch of curses and everything else and disrespect, unnecessary. And it don't make sense. Like, we're grown adults. Why you got to talk like that? Anyway, I'm not even thinking about that no more, Greg Campbell. Who has a YouTube channel? Who has a YouTube channel, Chunky? Ah, she does? Didn't know. Actually, I did know, but I didn't know. She's funny too. Like, I don't watch her IG no more. But when I used to, yeah, she's a cutie. She's a cutie for real. I used to watch. I mean, I'd fuck with her, but like, I can't, and I don't want. I'm leaving it at that. I'm just saying, like, I would fuck with her. Like, she's a cutie. Like, if anybody's interested, like, she really is a cutie. That's a fact. But I got my eyes on somebody else, just so we could be 100% clear on that. Yeah, she got good music. I like her music. I really like her music. I really like her music. Really like her music. Music is dope. I hope her and Kush put something together and then they show up and they perform it one night. That'd be dope. Not for nothing. I will not ever bag a stripper, and that's a fact. I dated one stripper in my life. Sex was great. I'm gonna leave it at that. It was crazy too, because mad niggas was trying to scoop her. I don't even know how I scooped her. It was an accident. Who man in here? Who's he messing with? Shout out to Lil Pug with the donation. He said, shout out to Ant, Love and Lock, and Quay. Nah, you slipped her that old legend. Nah, she was like, not for nothing. That was one of she didn't act crazy. And usually women act crazy. I don't know why. I really don't. But she didn't act crazy. Like, after we had sex, everything was good. Like, we were still cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't fucking insanity. Usually it turns it into kind of crazy insanity. I don't know. Very upsetting. But nah, after me and her slept together, it was not insanity. But I mean, like I said, with the exception of now, like, I'm not that popular now, but like all my whole life, like, I've been like really popular. So I don't know. Yeah, everybody go follow Ed. Go check Ed out. He be doing some dope shit with his fam, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to eat. I gotta get a couple of videos out. I haven't played 2K in like 3-4 days. I want to play some 2K so fucking bad. Yo, and you know my gaming channel. Can you put the link to my gaming channel in? On the weekends from now on, I am gonna be streaming live videos on my gaming channel. And can you find my gaming channel link, please, and put it up? On the weekends from now on, I'm gonna be live streaming from my gaming channel. I'm on PS4. I have Spider-Man. I'm gonna be live streaming some of that shit, and I got 2K. Those are the two games. I got a couple of others too, but those are the 2K games I mainly play. I got PS4. I got a my player game. I got a my player. I play my player. I go into the rec and I get busy. I really miss playing basketball. I can't wait for the weather to get better so I could go out there. I'm okay, I'll let that go up. This is my PS4 name. That's me on that's my PSN. Shout out to K-Dot. Shout out to BBN. Everybody have a blessed and productive day. That's what's up. It's taking Ed a minute to find it. Because he's one of the only people that ever show up. I be going live on the shit every now and then. He's one of the only people that ever show up. Is that it right there? That's it right there. That's my gaming channel. Let's get that shit over 1,000 fucking subs so I could write my video games off of my taxes. It's jokes, but it's serious. That's my gaming channel. Everybody sub over there. On the weekends, I'm gonna be going live. Anybody got PS4? I might run with y'all. I also play DC Universe. Anybody that got I also got Red Dead Redemption. So anybody that want to go live on there, we could go live together, whatever. Oh, I'll take challenges and we could play team. I'll take challenges and we could play team. We could do that. We could do that. We could do that. I haven't played team, I think, at all. But we but we could do that. I could pick a team. I'll pick a team, you pick a team, we could go challenge. In Zeke's voice. It is time to go though. Thanks, Shakes. Yo, I want everybody to have a beautiful day, and I want the people to know, everybody who I did not add as admin, even the individual that I had to block, I do not hate you. I don't like Dev, but I do not hate you. I don't have nothing. I don't have no anger in my heart against you. It's just that I don't think it's a productive relationship for me. I don't like being around. I think that we need to have people around that's going to lift us up. We need to have people around that's not going to try to tear us down. I think that's the way to have a productive life. I think that's a way to be able to progress, not because other people are holding you up, but because you got people around you that you want to hold up. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I want people around me that I want to see win. So I want people around me that want to see me win, because everybody around me, I want to see y'all win. Don't never get that confused. Every single person around me, I want you to win. It's important to me that you win. So I want people around me that it's important to me. It's important to them that I win. You understand what I'm saying? We have to always want each other to win. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with everything. So with the exception of Dev, who I don't fuck with, anybody else that feel away, it's because you've given me no choice. It's not because I dislike you. It's just that you've decided that you're going to tie my hands. You're going to put me in a position where I just can't fuck with you. But I want everybody to win. I want everybody to think about what you could do in your life to help the person next to you win. And I'm not talking about, yo, I'm gonna get this motherfucker $100. I'm talking about what encouragement could you give to the next individual? What information could you disseminate to them? Well, how can you help point them in the direction that they need to go to? Or how could you help point them to a person who can point them in the right direction? You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's work on that today. Let's see how many people we can help today. And I'm not saying help like I'm going to tell you what to do, you got to go do it. I'm saying help like, I noticed that, you know, if you do this thing right here, you might be a little bit more successful. Or if you do this thing right here, you might get the thing that you want. But if they don't do that thing, that don't mean to stand over the top of them and nag them. You're not going to do that, nag squad. What up, Biggs? I wish I had a woman that was nagging the shit out of me. That's a fact. My ex-girlfriend used to nag me all the time. Now that I don't have that shit, I miss it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss the nagging. So let's see how many people we could encourage today. That's what we want to do. We want to encourage. We don't want to discourage. And also, with that being said, when you have people around you that's constantly trying to discourage you, you gotta try to remove them from your life. I don't care what you think about them. I don't care if you think, I don't care what you think about them. I don't care how positively you think about them. I don't care how great you think that they are. If they're constantly trying to discourage you, you have to remove them from your life. How can you win if you're in daily conversations with people who are trying to hold you down? How can you win? So let's try to be an asset rather than a hindrance. Let's try to be encouragement rather than discouragement. Let's try to be the we can do it person instead of the I don't think we can do this person. Let's be the of course we can person instead of the how can we ever person. Let's push each other to greatness. Let's do that. Let's do that. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Palmers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. Shout out the punch.